That JID trend is fucking amazing. I mean, it went from just taping your phone on the ceiling and doing chores and shit while randomly dancing to shaking ass. Welcome back, and thanks for chilling with your boy again. And today, we're going to be talking about King Sid. Now listen to me. I don't know all the details, but I do know that this nigga is fucked up. Like, he is the worst possible human being that you could list. If you could put top 10 human beings as a list, this nigga is probably number 10. Well, no. I'll give him number 6 realistically. Like, this shit is the worst of the worst. And now I feel like everybody is coming out with their surviving King Sid story, bro. Next is gonna be Diddy. We're focusing on King Sid right now. So if you don't know King Sid, he's a YouTuber down from South Florida. He started this group called Steez. Well, he really technically didn't start the group. Let me say that. But he had an idea of a group where he will make his own version, a South Florida version of AMP. You know, like you had the Teen Titans and then you had the Teen Titans of the East or the West. It was one of those. It's something like that, right? It's not bad to start a content house with all your friends that you grew up with and other people that makes great content, because everybody could put each other on to newer audiences. And being King Sid, the most viral one or the most trendiest one out of all of them, because I think he's also been doing it longer and he's blew up faster than every other person in that group, which is not a bad thing. Realistically, shit went south, and it wasn't because different in ideas of the content that was being made. It was more about a girl that just popped it all off. And you can see it because it's a lot of videos, and the one that I'm mostly want to talk about is Nate So Ugly. Now, I might butcher his video a bit, so if you want to go see everything that he says, then I'm gonna put the links in the description just so y'all can see it, just so y'all could get some content, and y'all could come back here on my opinion about it. The first thing that he wanted to get into was how King Sid approached him with the video, with the content house. He said it was cool because at the time he was living with his mom, whatever, you know, and that's not a bad idea. You're one of the biggest YouTubers in South Florida right now. Why wouldn't I want to do a content house with you? And they grew up together. The thing is, he had to pay $1,500 for the initial rent for the first month rent, and then he had to pay $1,200 for the rest. Right, for each month, $1,200, which is not bad. I mean, everybody is sharing a house, so why wouldn't they pay? Even when they started the content house, I could understand it could take a few months to have some income coming in through the channel to pay for the rent of the house. You know, like that's and then after that, the house just pays for itself. You pay it with the income that you guys made, and whatever else is left over, y'all split it between the rest of them. And I think it was like 7 members in this group, so they split it between the rest of them, which is not a bad idea. And that's how I feel like it should have gone down, but obviously it didn't go down like that. So the first situation that he ran into when he was talking about it was that King Sid has like this ego and power hungry thing of telling people what to do, and it was like where he was on the phone talking, he started yelling at him saying he was on the phone too much, and he was saying that he's not his dad, like type shit. I feel that.
First issue I had with this nigga, when I first moved into the fucking house, the first 2 weeks, or the first week or the second week, I was on the phone downstairs with a girl. It's 2 p.m. people. Everybody else is still asleep. It's 2 p.m., right? It's 2 p.m. I'm downstairs talking to a girl. Everybody's still asleep. Then this nigga Sid comes down. He sees me on the phone. I see him see me on the phone. I'm talking to the girl still on the phone. Out of nowhere, 5 minutes later, this nigga starts yelling at me, telling me to get off the phone. Oh, why the fuck you on the phone? What if I came downstairs and started talking this and that? Get the fuck off the phone. You always on the phone. You always on the phone with a different bitch every day. Get the fuck off the phone. What the fuck? My nigga, I had to stop and think and realize this nigga is telling me to get off the phone to a house I'm paying $1,200 a month. Remind you people, I paid $15 to move in. Now after that $15, I have to pay $1,200 a month. That $1,200 only came with a bedroom and a shared bathroom with Jay Wonder. So you mean
it was another situation that really made him want to move out, was that he always picked girls over the bros, which can always fall out into a group, especially if the girl is wrong. Like, why would you pick her over the guys that you grew up with and the guys that you live with like the whole time?
Second reason, bro. This man Sid and Suave had a 2-man. The man Suave brought a 2-man. 2 girls, to the crib so him and Sid could do whatever. You know what I'm saying? They had a 2-man. Prior to that 2-man, they had end up switching. And then during that situation, that's when Sid done cuffed the 2-man. Listen, I'm not gonna judge what a nigga do with a girl, but like I said again, it's just a 2-man. But listen to the story though. I'm just letting y'all know this the 2-man. If y'all did not realize who the girl was, this is the girl that I'm talking about. The girl named Kenzie. She was originally just a 2-man that was originally supposed to be for Suave, but it ended up as Sid, and they just magically got together. She started living with us out of nowhere the next week. You get what I'm saying? I had no issues with the girl, nothing like that. I had no problem. She was living with us, boom, this and that. But then, during the time she was living with us, that's when stuff was being found out about her. They were finding out she was doing like crazy drugs. She was recently with the rapper before she even met with Sid. And they're just basically saying she just ran through like a whole bunch of niggas done got with her, right? The man Sid pulls me aside about the girl and basically was telling me everything I just recently just told you about the drugs, about who she was just with, this and that, how she's a all types of stuff. And he's asking me, what should he do? And I told him, I said, listen, fam, you know who you are. You know what type of person you is. You know you should not be around these type of girls. The man told me himself that he was going to go inside and kick the girl out. I kid you not, 30 to 40 minutes later, the man just ends up cuddling with the girl. Like I said before, people, I don't care what a guy do with a girl, but hey, that's just your business. This was started becoming the issue though. We had a magic show video, right? Before the magician started, the magician came to me and said, listen, before I get started, I want you to tell everybody that's behind me to move away from me when I'm doing the magic tricks. I don't want nobody behind me when I do the magic tricks. So I went to everybody that was behind him when he was doing the magic tricks. I said, yo, before we get started, he don't want you behind you. I went to every different person. Then I went to her. I literally said the same thing what I told everybody. I said, yo, he don't want nobody behind him when he does the magic trick. This girl starts being like, oh my God, leave me alone. Why are you bothering me? Why are you coming to me and telling me I'm not going to listen to what you do? Like, starts being a spoiled brat out of nowhere, bro. Start causing a whole scene. Then this nigga said, Mr. Captain Save-A-Ho, want to save this girl like, oh, why you bother her, this and that, leave her alone, this and that, get away from her, you don't even like her, you don't listen to that, you said all types of things about her. I'm like, bro, what?
But I guess that what stemmed all of this off. Well, that's what got Nate to be like, okay, I can't really fuck with this nigga like that. And he said he was just gonna do his own thing. Like, he was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do my own thing. I'm gonna live in a house. Still, I'm gonna just sleep there, but I'm gonna be out during the day doing my own thing. Like, I'm not gonna participate. After that, I guess they had like this little group thing, a little group outing on a boat. It was a domestic violence situation that came about, allegedly. I have to say that because it's not confirmed true. When in that instance, it's multiple people in these videos saying the same exact thing and saying that Sid choked the girl.
The third reason why, bro, here's the third reason what happened that transpired prior to living with bro, right? So we had got a boat after a video they done shot, right? After the video they said they were gonna have a boat, okay? Everybody that was part of the crew was on the boat and we had brought girls. I brought my own girl to the boat. Everyone else brought their own girls to the boat. Sid brought the same girl that, you know, feel me, that being Captain Sable to, the same girl, you feel me, to the boat, right? Fast forward, everybody vibing, chilling on the boat, whatever, this and that. The captain comes and get me and tells me, yo, your boy's tripping. At first, I don't even know what he's talking about, bro. The captain comes to me, the captain of the boat, say, yo, come get your boy, he's tripping. So I said, okay, point me to where is that? Okay, I'm walking over. The captain brings me to where the situation that's happening, saying my boy's tripping. And he was talking, when I came to the situation, it was Sid, the girl, and the girl that I invited. They were all arguing. So I was trying to kind of confuse on what was going on. So I was trying to peep game what was going on. I was trying to peep game. Bro, the man said, prior to when I'm trying to listen to the argument and see like what the fuck is going on, the man said lunges his hand towards the girl neck that I invited. He lunges his hand towards the girl neck. Bro, I kid you not, I started spazzing, kid. Cause you're lunging your hand towards a girl that I invited? You putting your hands on a girl on top of that, fam?
And it's a lot of domestic abuse allegations against Sid as well from multiple women that he been with. Even the girl that everybody hated in the house came out with a video saying that she was abused by Sid as well. And then she came out on Instagram as well saying that she was abused and stuff like that, saying that she don't want to bring it to Instagram. But like all of this shit coming out now, it has to be true. It's like no doubt in my mind this is not true. And the thing is, I don't want to say like I was always keen on King Sid. Like I always seen his videos, but I was never keen to the point like I would watch his videos. Like I never found an interest in his videos because it's not content that I really like. I mean, the content that he really makes, he uses people basically. And that's how, because even in the group, when they had their group channel, he said people in the group did not have access to the YouTube channel.
This nigga Sid decided to take this saying and make it into a group, right? This man makes it to a group, gather all us niggas around, me, Wonder, Jeff, Suave, and Call a Kid, and made it turn into a Steez group, basically. What's crazy about it is, prior to when we're doing Steez and all that shit, all that Steez is under his name, Sid's name. Fam, the man took Call a Kid saying and turned it to his brand. The whole Steez is under Sid. Whatever money we made, it went straight to his pockets, bro. The crazy thing is about it is the nigga Sid told me that this channel was made for us paying the rent for the Steez crib. Cause he basically said the crib is our crib. It's everybody crib that's part of Steez. But how the fuck you're making money off of this channel and I'm still paying $1,200 a month still? I'm still paying rent like a regular fucking pedestrian, a regular human that I was living there, bro. He turned the brand, another nigga name, into a brand and put it under his name, everything. All that YouTube shit straight to him. The account, he knows the password. Only he knows the password, this and that. How we a group and only one nigga controls, bro? Your base, like, what? I don't know how this group shit work, but I'm pretty sure all of us supposed to be in on it. If we made it,
it's like if I have like my friend group that I have, if I blew up, say for instance I did blow up and I did make a group channel, I would make an LLC to where everybody gets a individual slice of that LLC, which will all give equal partnership because that's our group. This is something that we all created. And then also everybody will get an individual slice of what video was made because this is our channel. We are all contributing to this channel. Logically, I feel like that's how it's supposed to work. I blame King Sid. Yes, like he is downright evil for that shit. But I also blame the people that was in the group for taking so long to say something about it. I only blame them because they could have spoken up sooner. But the thing is, all of these people in King Sid's circle that's coming out now made the same kind of content he made. Like if you look at their videos, it's like night and day. Just a different personality and a different person. And the thing is too, King Sid is probably the worst person to make this kind of content, like the make your match, the smash your patch, because he has no personality for real. Every video I've seen, he has no personality and it's just for the clicks. And it's either for the funny moments that happen or for the bad bitches. One of the two. There's nothing else about it where he contributes to the video. Where I see like Nate So Ugly or Suave, they have personality. They bring something extra to the video with also the public shit. But the worst part about it is that his day one homies is coming out and saying that he didn't put niggas on. Every male friend group we have, it's always that one dude that make content for sure, or that try to blow up in some kind of way. It's always one. And if that shit do happen, they know the fact that they will have to put their niggas on, bro, because especially they day one niggas that's been there for the longest. 100%. Like there's no question about it. Like you have to put your niggas on because they've been there from the jump. And it's not even like put them niggas on to the fact like you have to give them money, you have to give them a car, you have to give them a house, you gotta give them this, you gotta give them that. Nah, put them on so they can make their own kind of bread and their own kind of money, the same way like how you making it. Like get them out the 9 to 5 that they are working, because nobody want to work a 9 to 5. If you not working a 9 to 5 and you want your niggas to get out 9 to 5, buy him a camera, buy him a PC, buy him shit that actually help them. Buy a content house and provide all of that shit for them so they could be on their shit, they could be streaming every day. Now I can understand if you don't want to put your niggas on because they're not doing anything. And I think the best example of that was when, if you remember, I think back in 2016 he made a album with him and his and all of his friends, all call it his day ones. And then he was talking about how he was always trying to push them to get into the studio. I think it was an interview about this. He was always trying to push them to get into the studio, and it just wasn't working. Like, they were too lazy to try to blow him up. But some of them people was good. Like Cody and Shane, she was fire. I ain't gonna lie. She was tough. It was to the point where like they weren't trying to push themselves, and like he said he wasn't trying to get any percentage out of them. He just wanted them to blow up just the same way he did. He was just trying to get them out. Now people like that you can't help, and I understand that. You're just gonna have to leave them where they are, and they're gonna have to figure out for themselves until they have to put their pride to the side and say, yo, like, put me on, help me out. Like I don't want to be working this 9 to 5 no more type shit. Like the old saying, you could take the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. These niggas here, they wanted to drink, bro. They wanted to get put on. They did not want to do this 9 to 5 shit. And you could tell that by every single video they put out and how much they were actually working to try and build a brand for themselves. And they are building a brand for themselves. I feel like they could be way bigger than they are now than when they were with Sid. Like, they could have been way better on their own. I feel like with Sid, it was a lot of wasted time. Nobody could fuck with King Sid anymore. I feel like this is just the end for him. Like, he just needs to be done. He did make a response video where he was just stuttering and shit. Nate responded to that shit as well. And I think that was like, what, 4-5 days ago? He wasn't really saying anything. Like, even without any response, if you look at the original video, he's not saying nothing. I don't want to sound like Stephen A. Smith, but this nigga really need to lay off the weed, bro. Like, you could tell in that video as well, he had a blunt in his hand. For what? You trying to make a serious video beating these allegations and you over there getting high and shit, my nigga. Like, you can't do that shit all the time, bro. You have to know when to stop. You have to know when it's a serious moment to stop doing that shit. Like, you feel me? Like, even if it's like an allegation like that, bro, or even when people are saying that you choked a woman on a yacht, like, you can't be smoking on that shit, because that just shows that you just don't care about that whole situation that's going on. That's just the attitude that I'm seeing. Like, he just don't give a fuck. And I know sometimes not giving a fuck is not a bad thing, but in this case, it's a terrible fucking thing. You should give a fuck, because niggas is tarnishing your name. You sitting over there wanting to get high, my nigga. Like, you have no people in your circle holding you accountable type shit. At the end of the day, you watch what you watch. You support who you support. That's about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace out.